Disconnected because of player inactivity? Shit. Well, I'll switch to Jake Cam for now. Hey everybody, I'm just gonna get the chat open. I have a new setup, as you can see. I've got a green screen. I had a green screen this whole time, actually. How is the volume? Let me know how the volume is. I think I need to, like, lift this up just a little bit. Oh, no, because I was sitting differently. I was sitting like this. So, actually, I think it should be a little bit... Or no, maybe it should be a little bit up. I'm here. I'm in your home. I'm in your phone. Whatever I might be in. Why is the Toho twerking? It's just, you know, it's, Chirno. Do I still have that picture? That should be on top. Hold on. Yeah, this pic. You know, sometimes the crab and Chirno need to battle. That's just how it is. I am gonna play Monster Hunter Tri in just a second. I just gotta get some things set up, and then we're gonna play Monster Hunter Tri online. Okay, I'm gonna give this a like. I'm gonna get my chat open. The game is really loud. I can't hear myself. I'm glad that I don't have to hear, like I'm not hearing anyone else talking. Clickbait. Yeah, Bulborbs are in Monster Hunter now. How do you turn on this? Oh, we're on. Okay. The only thing is, Wiimote 1 connected. Hold on, I just have to, because when you join the server, it, like, briefly shows, like, your IP, and someone can, like, DDoS me, and I don't really want that. So I just have to get it set up, and then we're good to go. As soon as I'm in a server here, I'll switch. I think I can probably just switch it right now, I think. Expert. No one is playing on Expert. Open. Oh, I mean, there's lots of people playing on Open, so let's just play on Open. Here we are. Monster Hunter Tri. I haven't been playing Monster Hunter, like, at all. I've been kind of taking a bit of a Monster Hunter break. I was playing lots of Pikmin lately, actually. I want to thank y'all for coming out today. It's Monhan season, Monhan Day. The online servers are public now, so if y'all have a copy of Monster Hunter Tri, even if you have a copy of Monster Hunter Tri and you have a Wii U or a Wii, it is possible, and it's actually not as difficult as the Monster Hunter 1 and 2 servers that they're... 1 servers are developed, 2 servers are still developing. But it's a lot easier to get on the Monster Hunter 3 servers than it is 1, or G. I was able to take my save file from Monster Hunter 3 when I played it as a kid. This is my save file from when I was a kid. And I just transferred it in. It was very easy, very simple. It's as if the servers are back. And it's amazing. Stream lobby. Other people are streaming. Look at how packed this is! There's packed lobbies! We haven't seen this in years! Everyone is welcome. I've been playing Monster Hunter World, but fighting Barryoth was insane. Barryoth is different in World. Everyone welcome. Who is in this? Lucas. Who's in this one? Stream lobby. So, I'm not gonna do that. Shepherd. Is that the Shepherd? David and Jojo. Casual play. HR grinding. Event quest. See, I don't mind doing HR grinding. I don't mind carrying someone. Solo play. Playing with friends. Yeah, you know what? Solo play. Fish. Everyone is welcome. That one's kind of full. This guy's only HR 18. I want to do some high rank stuff, which I think would be like this, yeah? Or, you know, I could just start my own room. HR grinding. What are they? HR 33? I could do this. Does Shepard even upload anymore? That is a great question. Oh, I have to allow access. But yeah, you can play this on hardware. Wii U. Wish me luck, Jacob, as I've been tasked to go on an 8-hour expedition. Dude, those are the best. I once went on an 8-hour expedition. I got like 30 Rathalos kills. I know you mean like in real life. No, I do not want to stop the emulation. I know you mean in real life, but it's funny. Nervos was waiting for me to join a room. You were waiting. you were waiting. All right. I'm down for anything. So I hope these people. Skypiercer? Was I fighting an Elatrion last time? I must have been. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Are y'all doing good? Is the stream set up okay? Like, is it easy to look at, like, the screen, and do you like this? Does this look good? Who am I kidding? I'm purposefully trying to make this shit look terrible. Like, if you noticed, my, hold on, I need to close Discord. I do not want Discord open. If you saw in my Jake cam, it's just chaos. I just have, like, an anime background just going, because I want it to just be, like, disorganized. Like, the fact that I'm super zoomed in, I love it. I like a little bit of chaos, you know? And then, you know, sometimes, you know, you just... Howdy. Yo. Yeah, let's eat. This is a better setup in my opinion. Okay, good. I haven't seen you around, Chiliax. It's nice to hear from you again. I should rewatch Gurren Lagann already. That was a bad food. Health increased, okay. Me personally, every time I think about rewatching Gurren Lagann, I don't know, like, in my mind, I'm just like, I would actually rather just, watch the movies. It's just, it's so long. It's good, but, like, I don't know, like, as time goes on, like, I prefer shorter shows. It's easier for me to, like, get through a show that's, like, 12 episodes. Yeah. Wait, do I have an equipment set for this? I don't think I have any equipment sets, like, set up at all. That's fine. It's as beautiful as the day we lost you, LOCLAC. For real. No, I'm very happy that this game is back. Poison smoke bomb. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. If the SEP is bad, if SEP is that bad, where's Dreamscape by 009? You're so right. You're so right. I need Dreamscape up in here. If I play it for more than like 5 seconds, though, it'll totally like kill the monetization on the stream. That's the problem. Love that song. I really love that song. Favorite song of mine. Wasn't it a free song? At the time it was a free song, which is why it played in so many YouTube videos, but I'm sure now you couldn't get away with it. I'm planning on go to Edmonton and make an Evangelion intro parody. Oh, that's fun. When are you going to Edmonton? Speaking of going to Edmonton... Oh, wait, hold on. Is there... Yeah. Oh, my bad. That get him? That didn't even get him. There we go. Man, I love Try. Speaking of going to Edmonton, I'm going to Edmonton next weekend for a convention. If any of y'all are in Edmonton area, feel free to come down to the convention center in Edmonton, because I will be at an anime convention out there. Can you tell us what you prefer about Try to Try Ultimate? A lot of it is Whoa. A lot of it is progression. Like the progression of, I'm gonna like use like a shirt to hold my phone up, because I use my phone for chat, because I don't have two monitors. And a lot of it is progression. I just prefer the more difficult progression, and I feel like 3 Ultimate throws too many easy monsters at you right away. Like, I don't like the bear trio. You don't need to fight Lagombi. Like, it's... Once you fight Arzuros, you don't need to fight Lagombi or Volvidon, and having them in the game, I feel like, brings down the quality of the progression, because at that... When you fight Lagombi, you're supposed to be fighting Rathian, and to me, it just doesn't track. Like, it's strange to me. Like, Great Baggy was already a stretch for me. I'm also like the aesthetic I just think is better in this game. The actual, just the way that this game looks. It's just because like this game was designed to look like this. And just increasing the saturation, I feel like isn't really the right way to go. Like, I feel Monster Hunter 4 handled the art direction better for the 3DS. Overall, like 3U is almost like a prototype to what 4 was gonna be. I think 4U did it better. Can I even carve that? Bruh. It's fine. Doesn't gate green sharpness as well as Try did. Try made progress part of the difficulty curve, I think. Yeah, there's that too. Also, I prefer smaller weapon trees, just in general. I don't like when you have, like, 4 different poison weapons that you can make. I prefer when there's only, like, 2. And, like, per, like, weapon tree. That's not a good example. Like, I don't like it when there's, like, 17 poison weapon types, when I only really want, like, 4. Because I think this game only has, like, Giganox and... Because I don't even think Rathian are poison weapons in this. Right? Rathian is fire? I like the weapon trees in this game a little bit more. Whoa! There's so many of them! It's like a bug. Try is the last true Monster Hunter game? Maybe. I don't know if I, like, even subscribe to that idea anymore. I feel like when I said that, it was an impulsive thing to say. I think that... When I said, like, DOS. I think that really, what I meant was that it went in a different direction after this game, for sure. No, what is happening? I don't want to collect worms. I want to collect Banabra. Hiya, Monster Try's UI is so nice. Yeah, that too. Again, the overall aesthetic is just, I just prefer. I like the monster icons just a little bit more. Just a little bit. And I guess I'm going next week too. Oh, cool. I looked at when you said that about DOS as the hook of the video to get people in. Yeah, I could see that. It's... the stuff I was saying in that video, I think, there's some stuff in there that's more important. Like, the individual pieces are more important than the sum of their parts, in the case of the DOS video, I think. I think that some of the individual things I was saying are more important than my thesis. I think my thesis is flawed. And many people have pointed out that my thesis is flawed. 3U is balanced right. It could have felt... If 3U was balanced right, would have felt a lot bigger. Yeah, the game feels, like, smaller than Try at times, which is difficult to, like, explain. But, like, if you play it and, like, you're... Like, me, I'm someone who's good... not good, but, like, I'm decent at Monster Hunter. Like, I don't struggle. But, like, this game I can still struggle with, but, like, 3 Ultimate I can just solo all the way to Dire Morales, no problem. And the game feels shorter. I don't know. The grind is completely different in this game. That being said, there's some things I do like about 3 Ultimate. I like how you can face Rathalos immediately in high rank. Like, the moment you hit high rank, Rathalos is a key quest. I like that. That's neat. Try's Monster List is near impossible to register on emulator, which kind of sucks. Oh, like... Well, you're able to do it. You just have to set it up so that your mouse is your pointer. I was able to set it up. I was able to get like Alatreon on my roster. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Hunter's Notes. Because originally Alatreon wasn't in my list, but I added Alatreon. Oh, and I think Deviljho too. I don't have a whole lot of kills except for Great Jaggy, which I have like 125. How many Banabras? 1,300. Okay. How many Jaggy? 1970. Wow. That's a year. I mean, they're all technically years. Did we get the Oh, we're just one away. There we go. Is that Alatreon icon fan made? Wait, Alatreon has an icon in this game? Oh, you guys don't remember? No, that's not real. that is me fucking with you guys. 1970, good year. I've got some weird shit in my version of the game. Only my version. I've got some like weird little things. Did I tell you guys about this mug? Okay, so I looked up this mug and turns out it's from a porn game about little girls. I did not know buying it. When I bought it, I was like, oh, it's just like early 2000s, like 2001 cute girls. No, it's terrible. I show up and see Chirino twerking. I need to lie down. Yeah. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? I wish they had send all to the box. Yo, anyone who says that the item box shit is like, it was better in DOS, they're coping hard. They're so coping hard. Like, I think if the game was set up more like Minecraft, you know, where like, it is like constant like, item management, then I think it would work, but like, this game is not set up that way. It is set up to go on missions. If it was like Expeditions where you're like out in the field, then yeah, like we don't need to have send to box, so you can have it be all manual. But because it is mission based, it's like why bother with that stuff? Why not have it all just be sent to your box? Like that's why I'm saying in Monster Hunter 6 they should just, the moment you carve an item off a monster, it should actually just go straight to your box. Like unless they do the unless they decide to go through with like, oh, it's like open world and you're out in the field for like hours, then it's like, yeah, then do the survival aspect, do it, make it like Minecraft, you know. But that's one of those things where it's like, it depends, what kind of game is Monster Hunter? What kind of game is Monster Hunter? You know, when we say, what was the last, like, true Monster Hunter game? Yeah, if the game kept going in that direction of, like, survival focused, then yeah, we'll keep it that way, but no, in a game like even this game, do not, like, having to carry your items all back to your item box just sucks. Like, it actually just sucks. And it is not complementary to what this game is, which is mission-based, like, quests. Jacob, try or Freedom 2? Oh, try. Dawson's item box takes half the quest time to take all the... Wrong time to enter the stream, it seems. Oh, why? Because I'm talking about shit? You remove the ability to sort the farm box before collecting in 3U. They did? I don't... What is that? Might try copy as Magnum Aloe for some reason. Online RPG for service of great immersion, in my opinion. Survival sim action, I'm fine with send to box. Exactly. Like, if it's gonna be like... I feel like the more immersive aspects of Monster Hunter can be given to us through other means, like putting us out in the field, you know, having the weapon be heavier, having hunting tracking be like a part of the game, put a bigger focus on like attracting monsters using like items, trapping them, and like having monsters like fighting each other. There are other ways of being immersive. Yeah. I just want what World was doing, but like expanded on and given some new ideas and gimmicks. So whatever 6 is, I'm all for it. I'm excited. Yeah, Monster Hunter has been this way longer than it's been super deep hunting simulation. That's the thing. And like obviously I could be sad because I played through Monster Hunter 2. I was like, wow, this game is brilliant in the ways that it's brilliant. But it sucks to play. Like it sucks the living. Like my soul just dies playing Monster Hunter 2 sometimes. Like it drives me insane. And there are times where it gets to a point where I'm no longer immersed. I'm just mad at the game. Like I'm just mad that the game functions the way that it is, where I'm not able to enjoy what I really want out of Monster Hunter. And truly, what I really want out of Monster Hunter is expeditions. That's really all I want. That's the truth. I just want the game to be expeditions. I want to move away from the quest system. And I think the issue is the quest system, and that's the big thing. That like if there was a Monster Hunter game that changes the quest system to an expedition system, it would be my favorite game of all time. We're never gonna get that because the quest system just is easier to develop, I think, for Monster Hunter, which is why we've stuck with it. But it is what it is. The most immersive thing for me in newer games is Turf Wars. Yeah. I actually found Turf Wars to be, gimmicky. Like, that, to me, they're immersion breaking. Baroth Buster. Yeah, I could do that. I guess water? Spiral Lance Plus? Do I have a... Is that, like, my best? Water? Or is this better? No. They kind of suck. Is this even fully upgraded? It's not. Oh, well this is way better. I need Lagiacrus claws. Okay. Okay, whatever. I'll go... I have an Ice Lance, right? Yeah, let's go with Ice. Baroth has some weakness to Ice, right? I'm coping. He probably doesn't. Everyone in the chat's like, Jacob, you're an idiot! Just take Ice! World and 4U are crazy similar. Yeah, I feel like 4U was... well, okay, so... I believe... This is my crazy cope. I think that, Monster Hunter 4 was gonna be a lot more like World. With, like, the open world, like, open zones. But they had to kind of stick to the portable format, and they had to make it a little bit more like portable third, because it was also restricted to the 3DS. The game, and then the thing is the game that was supposed to come after 4 Ultimate was probably supposed to be Rise, but they didn't have they probably just, well, it was probably GU. GU was definitely to come after 4, but after GU was gonna probably be Rise, until that one guy was like, hey, I've got a demo of like an open world Monster Hunter, and then when they saw the potential of that, they did World instead. Which, there's a lot of evidence to kind of back up this conspiracy theory. Like how in the data of the games, all the Rise monsters are considered, they predate world monsters in development because of how they're listed. And we also know that like a lot of Rise's concepts like are predate world. But it's they'll never admit to that, so they'll always say that Rise was the next game to come out of after World. No, it wasn't. It was originally gonna be on the 3DS. The funny thing is the game was nearly complete on both 3DS, on the 3DS. So I want to know what 3DS Rise looked like. Crap, should have blocked that. I'm not used to Lance. Also, I think I just prefer the weapon controls in 3U. Just, I mean, in 3 a little bit more than 3U. Someone will have an ultra rare copy of MH Rise. Yeah, I would love for someone to leak the 3DS build of Rise, because like I bet it was just incredible. I think I'd probably prefer the 3DS version of Rise, because it's basically just portable third again. I'm not used to. I don't have a good like. I don't have a good Lance build. Like this is my build for longsword, so. But it's fine. Is the volume okay for the stream? It's not too loud, yeah? Rise and World demake. Well, I don't think that World was always intended to be how it was. Although it was originally running on the 3DS engine, I know that. The game was not intended to release on 3DS, but they were originally running it on the 3DS Monster Hunter engine. Because if you look at like the really old beta stuff, like things are weird in that game. They use the 4U models for like Aptonoff and like Remobra for the beta build. It's awesome. But Jagras, like 3DS style Jagras and Aptonoff, not Aptonoff, Anjanath, look really weird. Rise went too far with the comedic aspects. All the characters were just two-dimensional anime archetypes. I guess so. I feel like World also had like two-dimensional anime archetypes though, so that's like the Admiral. What is the Admiral's character? And no, you can't source the bonus material. Like if you source the book, I don't like no, like the game has to develop these characters, not the book. Cause yeah, the book actually developed the characters a lot better, but I want to see that in the game. I think the Handler is probably the most developed character, and even then, she really is not that developed. How did that hit me? What's your favorite weapons in the series? Depends on the game. I like longsword in every game but Rise. Actually, even a little bit in World. I'm not really a big fan of longsword. Charge Blade is my overall favorite weapon. It's the one I've used the most. I think in like when I play Monster Hunter 4, I only play Charge Blade. Anything that's pre 4th gen, I love Lance. I really love Lance pre 4th gen. But I feel like Lance has just gotten the short end of the stick, even though it's meant to be the long pokey stick. I'm sorry I'm playing like really badly, by the way. We should have killed this guy by now. I like Greatsword in the early gens too. I really like, I think the 3rd gen Greatsword is fun. Yeah, I think so. I think that's my verdict. I like 1st gen Greatsword a lot. 1st gen Greatsword is really, really simple to use. Yeah, I like that. Nice! Look at that. I find the Handler a tad underrated. Oh, the Handler is extremely underrated. She is nowhere near as annoying as, like, Itsushi, or whatever his name is, in Rise. He's not, like, the Handler is not, it really is not that obnoxious. And there's a couple moments where, like, I actually, like I can kind of understand her character and her goal. Like, she just wants to follow in their family's footsteps. Like, that's what she wants to do, and it's cool to see, like, that aspect of her. And I want to thank everyone for being here today. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people in chat, and so it's difficult for me to keep up, but I want to say hi to all of you. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. I've got a new setup. Where's the bear off? I hear him. Oh my god, he was jump scared me. I heard him, but I couldn't see him. The Handler is really careless when out in expeditions. Yeah, I like that. She's ambitious. Also, like, when is the hunter not careless? Like, when most people are playing the games, usually as the hunter, you're doing some pretty stupid shit. Jumping off cliffs, taking on monsters that are way too big, way too strong. The Handler can take care of herself. She's fine. Like, I actually find the Guildmarm to be boring as hell. Like, I'll be honest. The Guildmarm's, like, gimmicks, like, a lot of people are like, oh, she's so funny and quirky. What does she do? She, like, she makes plushies and likes monsters. Isn't that, like, every character? I don't get it. She calls you Doodle. Okay. They're like, I don't know where people get this idea that any of these characters are anything more than like one-dimensional, because they don't usually change that much. Aisha is the real best girl. Her sorbet machine invention stole. The thing is, like, those are just, like, weird little quirks. Like, it's no different than, like reading, like, a bio for, like a gacha game character. It's like, this character's favorite thing is trains. And you're like, oh, okay, so this is meant for, like, the train autists. This girl likes to stay indoors, because she likes to read books and fantasy novels. Like isekais. Oh, I relate to that. This is my favorite character. She has such a great character. Because she's a femcel. I don't know. Is that why Monster Hunter had a gacha game? Dude, the designs of that gacha game were awesome. Do you see the pink hair one? With the tummy? Oh my god. Look, if you, like, the thing is, people are like, sometimes they treat these characters like, oh, they're so deep. But it's like, no, we're not seeing them, like, cry. The reason why I said, like, I really like Sunbreak's story was because you saw someone actually, like, get hurt. Like, I like, the Huntsman is another great example. Like, he goes out of his way to, like, actually try to do something. He gets hurt, he's defeated, but he gets back up. That's a story arc. That's technically the hero's journey. Something's happening. That, independent of your actions, a character is going through something. Which is what I like. And so, like, they go back and you're like, oh yeah. But even then, like, it's not really a lot. Like, that really isn't even a good example. I like Sunbreak's story because, you see the characters get, like, really sad when someone is hurt. And there's, like, they actually show concern. Oh, and then they disagree with each other, too. They disagree with each other's methods. I like that. That's interesting. Having disagreement is good. That's actual story. That's actual conflict. The only, like, disagreements that are happening in the world is the fact that they all disagree with the Admiral, even though the Admiral was right. Everyone is wrong in that game. They're all just stupid and wrong. Have any characters ever died in Monster Hunter? That's a good question. Well, that's the other thing, like, you rarely ever see a character, like, fall in love. Like, truly fall in love. And I don't mean just, ooh, ooh, they're, like... Dude, have you ever seen a character kiss another character? Has that ever happened? And people died in Monster Stories. Monster Stories, people died. We're taking a very long time on this Baroth, and I'm really sorry. Interesting thing about Primordial Malzeno's debut was Feorin saying, oh, wow, he was actually a savior, and the allies saying, don't forget, he was protecting territory. And then he followed that where we're protecting people. I don't know. Like, it's just weird. I just don't care. I want the games to not have these, like, weird storylines. I would like if the games was just focused on, like, you're a hunter, it's your job, it's not that deep. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Longsword because that took way too long. True and real, dude. I've seen Rondine dance with Utsushi, that's the closest thing. If you don't count the movie, no. Yeah, the hunters died in the movie. That was fun. I didn't mean to kick. Jesters. Kick back. Leave the stories to stories. I guess technically, in lore, the entire Shrade Castle and its citizens died. Yeah, technically. But we're not, like, introduced to a character. Oh! I should give you guys an update on the Lego! So, as you all know, I mean, I just made a new video. Did you guys like the video? I made a new video. I talk about all my new, monsters. I mean, all of my Lego monsters. And again, I will get to all of them at some point. Do I even need these? Bye-bye. So I am gonna do Celtis next. I have Celtis here, for those who haven't seen it. Celtis Queen. Got her right here, and her little simp. Congalella. I just did Congalella, actually. I'm gonna grab him. Here he is. Congalella. Alongside Conga and the Emerald Congalella. They're all on my Patreon. If you want to look at images, I have the catalog. I've also got my Brickshelf gallery. So there's many ways of, if you just want, or my Twitter or my Instagram. So if you just want to, like, see the models and don't really care for, like, you know, getting the parts for it, there are ways to view pictures of all my models, and I would love to get your guys' thoughts on them. I'm very proud of how the Congas actually turned out. I'm actually pretty proud of that. I think they look really good, and they're really cheap too. They're really cheap models. So yeah. Green screen Celtis. Oh, was the Celtis like green screen? I didn't even think about that. Incognito Celtis. I'm not used to the fact there's a green screen. Normally I don't have a green screen. Speaking of, if y'all, I'm also gonna. Just really quick. We're still playing the game. I just want to show you guys. She's so cute. She's so cute. Oh, man. Oh, this could go up a little bit more. Do you guys like the background? Wow! The melancholy of Haruhi! I have it just playing random anime openings in the background. So every time we jump back, it's a different opening. They're usually ones I like, but also, like, I like the ones that are, like, flashing at you. Like, do you have ADHD? You'll like looking at this. You know, like, shit like that. Like, yeah! I love the vibe. It's so much high energy. Like, it's about to change. Look. Look. Switch. Inuyasha. I love it. Garugamesh! El gato. El gato. Neko. She's, like, having... Yeah, here it is. I'm not allowed to leave for personal reasons and the hours are insane. How am I supposed to meet people? Like, it's funny to have a character be, like, quirky like that, but that's not, like, a character arc. Like, you could literally have, like, any of the quest receptionists say that exact line, and would it change? Would it, like, does that make the character, like, unique? It really doesn't. What are you interested in? The landlords, the two flames. I really don't want to do arena quests, I'll be honest. Deep Six, a Devil Joe, 2 Diablos, 2 Barioth. I need a hunt of Lagiacrus, so I'm switching. Average Evangelion flashback scene. Yeah, the thing is we don't have an Evangelion flashback scene. Why don't... Okay, I'm telling you right now, if there was a character, right? Wait, do I have a better fire weapon? There's this one. This one might be better. Yeah, this is better. If we had a character, right? And they say, like, I lost my parents to a Rathalos. Can you help me? Like, I need to cope with this. Like, it doesn't matter even if you kill that Rathalos that killed my parents. It's forever gonna haunt me. This idea that these creatures just exist. And as the story progresses, they, like, learn it's like, you know, nature is nature. Things happen. I have to learn to, like, live with, you know, what's happened in my life. And I can't live in the past. I need to learn to love the world and everything that it's given me, and love my life for what I have, and be happy in the place that I am in, even if Arathalos kills my parent. But you know what I mean? Like, that is actually, like, that is story right there. That's actual story. I think, doesn't that happen in stories too? Isn't there like a guy who's like, yeah, my dad was killed? It was Kyle, right? Kyle had that. And Kyle was my favorite character. Him and Sakino. Oh, Sakino, she's so hot. We're doing Legiacris, right? I need claws. Ochi! Ochi is in chat? Hi, Ochi. I've been playing Pikmin 4 demo. I've been playing Pikmin again. Are you all excited for Pikmin 4? I am. Oh my god. I'm so excited for Pikmin 4. Thunder resistance. Feel free to post anything. Fix my keyboard, thankfully. Hopefully I have a list quest. He's not in my list. Okay. Okay, I'll see. Goodbye, Unicorn Gamer. Shepard told me how to use an iPad. Thanks, Ochi. Giganox RX. Rotten fish. Did they add a feature where you can turn back time to the release date of Pikmin 1 or 2 or the other games? I'd use that. Damn. Yeah, dude, major cope. Dude, the re-releases of Pikmin 1 and 2, they kind of leave things to be desired just a little bit. Favorite small herbivore monster? Favorite small monster is Jaggy. Favorite herbivore monster is probably Kelby? Maybe? Yeah, probably Kelby is my favorite herbivore monster. Ice Pikmin kind of broken? Ice Pikmin are not broken. I think people are not... Okay, people always say purple Pikmin are broken in Pikmin 2, but you have to understand that that game is bullshit. The game is actually just bullshit, and it's designed to be bullshit and like the hardest game ever. That's why they give you something that's overpowered. It's to clear the game. That's literally it. Like, it is not like an exploit. This is the method you have to take in order to beat this. Pikmin 4 has the same philosophy. It's very sandbox oriented. It's very much about like complete the objective any means necessary. We're giving you 4 different options on how to kill this thing. Use whatever you see fit. Some will be slightly better, some will be slightly worse, some will be better catered. Also, they're restricting the amount of Pikmin you can bring, so that doesn't mean you'll always have Ice Pikmin or you'll always have Purple Pikmin on hand. Sometimes you'll have to take on an enemy without them. And so it's like, yeah, if you can't stun, if you don't have stun, you don't have Slugger, you can't use, you can't have the stun build up, and thus you can't stun a monster, then you won't be able to get those crits in. So it's all about that, right? Purple Pikmin are broken in Brawl. Yeah. Purple Pikmin are balanced in the context of Pikmin 2 being crazy. For sure. That's literally it. Okay, this is a capture quest. Let's not forget. Pikmin 2 gives you a gun to take down a dragon, hypothetically. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, it's like, imagine you're playing Monster Hunter and you're given... You weren't given the crazy elemental weapons, right? Like, you need to have something that's... Like, you imagine taking on Fatalis, but you don't have all the gear, like the Master Rank gear. Like, you need Master Rank gear to take on Fatalis. Pikmin 4 feels like a better feeling Pikmin 2. Dude, that was awesome! Did he just, like, smack those animals just out of his own free will? Or was it because you were here? Shit. Pikmin 2 too? Yeah. I love the Pikmin 4 demo. It's gonna... I actually think it's gonna be peak Pikmin. And it might be my favorite Pikmin game. If it keeps being as peak as it is. Yeah. I'm super excited. Yo, what's up, Q-Tip? Nice name, bro. Master Rank gear is broken, but compared to Fatalis, it's kind of weak. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but you know what I mean. Or in a long drawn hunt like the Griffin hunt in Dragon's Dogma that carries up to Dilapidated Temple, ending with a climactic battle at the summit, even if the Griffin is pretty early monster. Whoa, that was a... I read that chat late, and it was probably connected to another chat message. Are you referring to, like story-based, like, hunts, or, like, fights? Because Monster Hunter 4 did kind of try to introduce concepts like that, where, like, a lot of the fights in 4 are quite cinematic. They usually involve, like, a transformation of some kind. I talk about this in my Monster Hunter 4 video. Like, Zamtrios has different forms. Gore Magala has, like, different forms, and you have to, like, fight him in different cinematic ways. Sregios is also quite cinematic in his, delivery. Celtis Queen, I would say, also has technically, like, different forms. Zynogar is another one, where because he, like, levels up, like, everything changes. It's not just, like, an enragement. Like, Lagiacrus is consistent through the full fight, unless he goes from, like, land to, wow, okay. Showed my Gundam friend your Lego Monsties, and the Nerky got him hooked. Yeah, dude. I'll agree, Tri's Flooded Forest theme is far better than... I have yet to meet someone who thinks that the Rise Flooded Forest is better than the original. I have a mod for Rise that changes the music to be... for the Flooded Forest and the Sandy Plains to be as they are. Technically, regular Cedius, whose health pool is so large, but remains the same until he's slain. Yeah, I guess Cedius is another one. The Rustic Kashella. Yeah, Rustic Kashella is very cinematic. Very cinematic fight. Yeah, that person is me. I like the Rise version more than the OG. Both are great. I've officially found someone that likes the Rise version. I need to do my Monster Hunter 5th gen music analysis, because I don't know. I get that, like, a lot of it is, like, opinion, but the use of, like, that, like, so every Monster Hunter game does have, like, an aesthetic to it, and it's more noticeable in the newer games, because I feel that they went really far in, like, their own audio aesthetic quirks. Because, like, I guess, like, if you play a song that was made for Portable Third compared to a song that was made for Tri, there's definitely like an audio difference. Like, there's an aesthetic difference between the two. I just realized that I can do I forgot this is in 2nd gen. I forgot that, like, Longsword is the way that it is in this game. But the problem is, with, like, a lot of the older music is transferable between games. Like, you could put, like, a 2nd gen song in Tri, and it would relatively fit in. But if you were to put like a Rise song in Try, I think it would clash a bit more. I think Portable Third was like the first one where like they did start to really clash. But Monster Hunter 4 I still think kind of fits in with like 2nd gen pretty well. Try definitely sounds, I think, a little bit more unique. And that's just the way that it was mixed. And Try definitely was had made a huge focus on actual like performance, not digital sound, synthetic instruments. They put Narga and Tryu and it still fits. Yeah. If you were to put like I guess like as an example, if you put Rise's Flooded Forest into this game, I think it would be so stylistically clashing. Like people would be like, what happened? And it's completely different from the rest of the soundtrack. I don't know. I kind of liked in Monster Hunter how there was sort of this like overall like not theme but like a unit, not unity, but like it was like cohesive, not cohesive. How do I explain, like all the songs up to like Portable Third all felt like they could fit in together. Like they're all part of like the same soundtrack relatively. 1 and 2 a little bit more so. 3 is definitely where it dipped. Portable Third was very stylistically different. 4 I think went back. 4 felt a lot more like 1 and 2. Just in the use of instruments, the use of mixing. Because 4 uses a lot more sampled sounds again. Oh yeah. Did I already? I guess I already got it. I did. I'll use a trap. I wonder if they'll remix all the tracks for MH6. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. Alright, the guy, Chris. Okay, yep, bite me. Okay, you know what? This works. This works. Wasn't Tigrex the first one to have the theme updated? Yes, Tigrex was the first one to have his theme updated. I mean, Proof of a Hero was like remixed, but Claw, there we go. Combo rate map, maybe. Sharpness, protection, maybe. For yes, much more focused on percussion and matches destructive power rather than mystery and malice in the first century. I prefer T-Rex's original theme overall. I would say that like Iceborne's is on par with it, but in the end I prefer the original. I don't like the use of percussion in I like percussion. I love percussion. I don't like how percussion was used in T-Rex's theme in 4. That's just my opinion. Do I have any honey? I do not have any honey. I need to go honey hunting. A Cantor and Ucanlos are only going to return if they slow the game down. And if they do come back, people will just complain that they're just big slogs of a fight. And I'm even going to complain that they're big slogs of a fight. Alright, here we go. Spiral Splash. Fully upgraded. It's got 300 water, 391 attack, good affinity, blue sharpness. That's good. Urgan Carapace. Earth Dragon Gem. Attack bonus is probably better in this game, because affinity is, like, it's nice to have, but... Colmasac. Rhinopolos shell. Wonder what I was upgrading that to be. Another Wyvern Stone. Ugh. Rare Scarabs. Lagia Wildfire. Ooh, that's some really high attack. Alright, what are we on against? A Royal Pain. Capture a Rathian? Hell yeah. Let's do it. I love Rathian. Or just give them crap hit zones with dozen AoE explosions they just can label as the best fight in the game just because they're able to cause cat... Yeah, I really don't want that. I really, really dislike that stuff. I don't want Behemoth. Behemoth sucks. I don't want Safi Jiva. I'll be honest. I gotta go collecting the 10 white Wyvern Claws. Okay. First thing, older Monster Hunter OSTs are more like prehistoric, tribal, ambient, mysterious Musalmis, and modern monster more epic, heroic. It's the ancient vibe. Yeah. And a large part of that is back then, when they were making music, they were not relying on... They didn't have a lot of live performance. Like, they didn't have, like, performance. It was a lot of digital synthetic sound. And when you're working with digital synthetic sound, percussion and sample loops just sound better than doing, like a false brass and strings. So that's why they didn't focus too much on it. Which ended up giving it a really unique sound, which I prefer overall. I'm in agreement. Like, I do prefer when the songs were a lot more purposefully, like deliberately ancient sounding. That's something I really like because of the sample loops. Like, I do really like sample loops. That being said. Now that they actually can do brass and strings, like $1 million budget brass and strings, it's damn good brass and strings. Alatrion's theme is one of my all-time favorite songs, like in World. Actually, the original Alatrion theme, I did not care for it. I thought it was meh. But hearing it in Iceborne, like, it blew my mind. I was really like, wow. Like, when they really put their all into the brass and strings, it can be damn good. And even then, I don't feel like they put their all into it all the time. But then you get a song like the Coral Highlands battle theme, which I don't really like at all. And that one has percussion, which is something that I really like in Monster Hunter songs. But ultimately, I feel like the song is just kind of lacking, because it focuses too much on their brass and strings, which was the main, like, motif. Not motif, but it was like the aesthetic choice for World was all... It was like everything had to be brass and strings, because Monster Hunter World was very much like a cinematic game. It was meant to be like, this is the Hollywood Monster Hunter. Yeah! I want a giant Xeno husk sitting in the back somewhere. I still remember the massive "I told you so" apocalypse happened when I turned out all of it. It's an adult Xeno. People were actually right. Old monster music is some guy in a room with 10 bongos and a mixer. Oh, it's Pink Rathian. I'm so sorry. I should have gone for the tail. Like, I hate the Guiding Lands theme. I think that the Guiding Lands theme is boring as hell. Like, I think it's so gross. It's disgusting. It's like, it's such a nothing burger. The brass and strings on this song is fantastic. The Deserted Island theme. White Fatalis is also really good. I really like the Rotten Vale theme. Yeah, that one's good. Love the Rotten Vale. There's a lot of homages to Nausicaa, and that's what I really like. So, like, I really like this song because it's really difficult for them to actually perform this song live. If you hear their concert performances of Deserted Island, they actually just can't hit it. They can't make it sound as good as it does here. It sounds incredible, and it's just like there's a speed, the tempo of the brass and strings is so crazy that performing it live is like damn near impossible. Don't leave. Bruh. The orchestral Desert Island is lame. Like the live orchestra one. They can't hit the notes the same at all. It's just not possible. You can't perform it live. You have to slow down the tempo and stuff. That's what I'm worried about for if they ever bring back the Deserted Island, that they'll like slow down the tempo and shit. And like I don't want that. I don't want to slow down. I can place a trap, don't worry. Come on. Is this OG song samples? No, it's just mixed really damn well. It's really mixed well. It was performed live, like it was performed, but it was mixed really, really well. And I feel like they probably bumped up the speed, the tempo of like the actual music. But like I think that when they just threw it together, like, they just compiled it in a way where it doesn't, like, they probably had to perform it multiple times, and they just took the best chunks and, like, scrapbooked it together to make it sound amazing. Because, yeah, if you hear Desert Island performed live, they just can't do it. It's impossible. It's too fast, and it's too crazy. I'm sure it is, like, possible, but, like, you would need a damn good orchestra, and, like, they would have to, like, push it to get it to work. Like, they have to really make it work. Because, I don't see them... I see them slowing it down when they don't need to like they actually just don't need to change this. The song is fine, but the problem is they have this idea in their head that the music is too short, that it loops too fast, and some people have that complaint. I don't know. I think that it's not. I don't think it's I think that the song is fine. The length is fine, but some people don't like it. The devs don't like it, which is why they're extending like every old song. They're just adding like an extra like 30 seconds. So they would probably, what they'd probably do is they just take the song and they would add like the motif of "To One with Life" in like right smack in the middle of the song, which I guess wouldn't be too bad. But again, like it'd be one of those situations where it's like it's impossible for them to do the exact same mix that they did before. So I just don't see it coming out anywhere near as good. Am I the only one to hear a Discord ping and Desert Island theme? What? Dude. That is schizo. I don't know. I definitely don't. Iron ore? Wait. Let's do this one. Yeah, iron ore. Why not? Wyvern Claw is still tradable? Is Wyvern Claw tradable? Let me check. I don't think so. Is Rarity 3 tradable? Can I give? There we go. Is that the right one? No problem. And then I'll do space. And then I'll do can I do like special like is there any like cool special characters I can do? No? Here's what I'll do. Nice. A good example of adding something in the middle of the song is Sunbreak's jungle theme. I think it kind of sounds pretty good. I love the jungle theme. I think the jungle theme was done probably the best out of like all their remixes. And it's because they added the extra section at the end of the song. So like the most of the song is exactly the same. They just extended the last little bit and just looped it a little bit more. That's cool. That I prefer that. That's what I prefer. Jen Aslo's theme is like 6 seconds long. That is kind of ridiculous. Got any volcano? I can look. No, don't talk to the little goblin. I almost said something else. Devil Joe. Devil Joe. Wait, can this person even join Devil Joe? Is that fine? Can you even join Devil Joe? No? No? I can switch. Yeah, can't join, yeah? What did that person say? I'm HR 13. Like, low rank? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna write HR 18 minimum. I miss the Allah. Yeah, the I missed the prayer chant in. There's not enough Islam in video games anymore. Do one more quest then. I'll go for a bit to eat. Okay. Espina's Sunbreak theme hits. Yeah, I prefer the original just a little bit more, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think that, like, they're pretty interchangeable, in my opinion. I should LOCLAC after Village. You don't need to LOCLAC after Village. You can do Village on your own. Do whatever you want. Don't let any elitist tell you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Don't ever let anyone tell you to do something. Okay? You heard it here from me first, folks. Don't ever let anyone tell you how to play Monster Hunter. Do whatever the hell you want. Play it the way that you want to play it. Have fun. I hope I already ate a meal. I got more honey. Yeah. I probably don't need those, because this is low rank, right? Everyone talk about new jungle theme. For me, a Monster Boomer, simply old jungle theme. A Monster 1, the one where you have to go against for Kaku. Yeah. No, I'm telling you guys right now. Number one favorite video game music of all time is Ancient Rhythm from MH1. That's my number one favorite Monster, not even Monster, favorite video game music of all time. Ancient Rhythm, Monster Hunter 1 jungle theme. I think it is. I think that, like, it is on par with, like, some of the greatest music ever made on the planet. Like, actually, I think it is genius. It is genius composition, and it was all done through sample loops. It's perfect. It is actually perfect. Uh-oh, exited the game. Oh no. Like, I don't even think, like, you could ever make that song better. Like, I don't think that you could ever remix that song to sound any better than it does. And I'm willing to be proven wrong. You know, if someone wants to remix that song, or rearrange that song, I'd love that. Because, yeah, I think is fantastic. It should be in the annals of human history. Peak culture. The Ancient Rhythm, the old jungle theme from Monster Hunter 1. I think it's genius. To me, that, like, when I think of, like, Monster Hunter, I think of that song. Like, more so than the Monster Hunter theme. To me, like, that really is, like, peak. Society went downhill when they changed the Gerudo symbol from the Islam symbol to... For real! We never recovered! Everyone needs more, everyone needs Allah in their life. Allah. No! Yeah, this song is most known as the title Ancient Rhythm. That's not necessarily the only translation, because some people have also translated as Rhythms of the Ancient Past. Usually I call it Ancient Rhythm. That's the title that I like. It was remixed, not remixed, it was rearranged for Monster Hunter 3, Monster Hunter 4, and in World. There's a version of that song in 3, 4, and World, which I isolated and I have them on my phone. If I ever listen to music, sometimes I just listen to like the World version of the old jungle theme. It's neat. It's not quite the same. It's neat though, because you hear it when you fight the Pink Rathian, when you meet the Pink Rathian for the first time in World. And then in 3, it's when you meet the Rathian for the first time. I think that one's like the best one out of the arrangements. The one in 4 definitely feels like it's like a synthetic orchestra, and it doesn't sound as good. And that plays on the egg quest, where you have to take eggs from the Rathian. I use Ancient Rhythm, the Hunt, and the Guiding Lines of Iceborne. It fits really well. Yeah, it's damn good. I wish music modding was easier, because I would totally replace the song with Ancient Rhythm. I think my Guiding Lands music in World is the tower theme from Frontier. It's like the Freedom Unite one. I remember seeing that someone was working on a decompilation project for Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, but it hasn't been active in years. That would be cool. I really would like to see Freedom Unite be like strip mined and like reworked into like a genuine like ROM hack and shit. Oh my god, that. I want to strip mine Freedom Unite. I think Freedom Unite is a really great base. Same with Portable Third. Portable Third is also a really great base for like custom Monster Hunter content. There's a lot of things that are just like transferable. Try is another one I'd love to see people decompile. I'm so sorry. I'm just knocking this person over. Going from Freedom 2 to Unite, I think I was going insane since I didn't recognize any of the area themes. Sure, I can cap. Where did he go? Go this way? Yeah. Did I disconnect? It said OBS disconnected. Is he close to death? I can't even tell. Didn't he limp? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Weird. You're crazy. Nice work. I always thought that if you were able to do a high budget remaster of the old games, I always thought it would have to be Freedom Unite, Try You, and For You, and you could have a single hunter transfer between the games. Interesting to see D makes the 4th generation weapons. The thing is, that game exists, and it's called Generations Ultimate. mean, sure takes far longer than Rise 1. Depends on your equipment. If I had Rise on PC, I'd replace the Citadel theme with the online Arctic Ridge theme. Okay. GU sucks ass. It's a remaster. Yeah, it's not quite a remaster. The thought process was, well, because like to the Capcom, they don't view the experience of like these individual games as like individual games. They just view it as content, where it's like, okay, well, this game has these monsters and these weapons and these armors and these characters and these villages and these maps, because again, it's all mission based. Just like, go on the mission, do the thing. So it's like, when they think to themselves, let's bring back old content, they don't mean bring back the whole experience. They just bring back the individual pieces. Shogun Centaur or Daimyo Hermitar, you know, like second gen monsters. Let's bring back an old map, the jungle. Let's bring back the music or maybe the characters and the armor and weapons. But that doesn't mean they're going to bring back the old game. And that's why I think that people shouldn't be expecting any remasters, because it's just not how they've done this at all. They would much sooner just take old content and put it into a new title. Wish Rise kept the weaker monsters themes like the Bear Trio and the Great Baggy, Rogi, and Azuchi themes. I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna bring a fire weapon. Dancing Hellfire. That's a sick ass title. No, I don't want to talk. GU for me is hit or miss. Like, when GU came out, I was kind of like iffy about World, because playing World on PS3 was dog shit. But you know, when I was playing GU, I kind of felt like, oh, it's like all the old games, so I can play it on the Switch. And because at the time I didn't emulate anything, right? So I didn't want to bring on my 3DS. I didn't know that you could dump your games onto a computer and play through an emulator. I didn't know any of that. So I was like, oh, well, if I want to play 4 and 3's content, I just play GU, because it has all my favorite monsters and weapons and armors and maps. So, yo, what's up, Corn Ninja? Not much. Just playing some Monster Hunter 3 Try for the Nintendo Wii. Dude, compare this to how it looks in Rise. Like, this actually feels like a jungle. Like, I am entering the wilderness. You know, like, oh, I love this. I love the look. Oh, it's raining. The atmosphere is so good. There's good fog. Love the sound. Just isn't the same. It was just a dumb best of old gen. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, I don't care for the Shrine Ruins theme. Dude, I don't care for any of Rise's themes. Rise was officially the weakest soundtrack of the series for me. Yeah! Yeah! I actually don't mean to be stuck right there. Oh, the expansion OSTs are almost always rushed. I think Iceborne was the first expansion OST to, like, not be inherently rushed. Iceborne definitely felt like, Like they took their time. Sunbreak's music was definitely hit or miss. And then Base Rise, it's funny because again, the development time for Rise was longer than World, yet somehow the music is, I would say, objectively worse. I think they just had a smaller budget for everything with Rise. They poured a lot of money into Iceborne into World and Iceborne because they knew it was gonna make money. I really want to know how much money they're gonna pour into the next game. I'm just wondering, like, they probably wasted a lot of that money, you know, with all 3 versions of Rise, making it first on a 3DS, and then having a Switch version that was like GU, and then finally doing the world, the world style maps, which was like the final version of Rise. It was probably a development nightmare because they had to like redesign like everything 3 times, design things 3 times. Rise is a 3DS game, Iceberg. It is. This guy is so cool. Such a cute monster. Such cool design. Love the color. Color is fantastic. There's not a lot of purple monsters. Oh no! Oh snap! Sorry. I meant to help. Do you have internet celeb insight on when they're going to release DOS Online? I'm not allowed to share anything. Like, actually, though, I'm not allowed to share anything. I don't know! I am very excited, though. I'm very excited for DOS Online. I'm very excited to play it. I have absolutely zero interest in 1's online, or G's online. I think that those games are just hot garbage. I can't even take it seriously. People are coping when they're saying that those games are actually, like, good. They're coping mad. Alright, that's an answer, too. Yeah, that's true. That's technically an answer. I don't even know if I was even allowed to say that, but... Wait, what games? Oh, Monster Hunter 1 and G. I'm not really a fan. I'll play G, but Monster Hunter 1? No. No. Sorry. I just don't have fun. It's not fun. For me. Like, I don't enjoy that game at all. It's just miserable. And when I say G, I don't mean the original G. Like, the only version of Monster Hunter 1 I like is G for the Wii. That's it. And even that is a stretch. I definitely did not spend a lot of time on it. Has Capcom released the budget for their games? No, I don't think. I don't think that they released their budget. Classic. Freedom Unite is the same thing, but better. I think Freedom Unite is like the best version of what Monster Hunter 1 was trying to be. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Freedom Unite is the best version of what Monster Hunter 2 was trying to be. Like I'm in the belief that if you want the content of Monster Hunter 1, play Freedom Unite and you'll have a better time. And people will disagree with me and they'll say, oh, but the immersion! Doing those online lobbies, they're so good. That game sucks. Like, the drop rates are terrible. The way the item box management is worse than DOS. And already, I think that's it's a problem with that game. Monster Hunter 1's drop rates are so bad. The infamous plate runs, the only way to get a plate from a monster, like the Rathian and Rathalos plates, you have to chop off their tail and carve their tail in the quest. It's the only way to get them, and it's a 1% chance. I've seen people make tallies where they do the quest hundreds of times, because the weapon upgrades be like, you need 5 plates. Yeah, amazing game. The other thing too is, and they don't tell you this, the grind in Monster Hunter 1 is awful. You have to like do the same quest like hundreds of times over, and usually the quest is just hunt Rathalos. You're just hunting Rathalos over and over and over and over and over again. Like, so I hope that you like that, because if that's the game, it's part of the fun. I should have eaten before accepting the quest. Whatever. This is like a whatever quest. It's immersive. Farming ore in Monster 1 is also hell. Yeah, I heard about that. That's part of the fun. I mean, look, if you enjoy that, if you genuinely enjoy that, if you genuinely enjoy doing the exact same quest 100 times in a row, and like that's peak content to you, with those like really tough controls, then go ahead. Have fun. Power to you. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to enjoy it, you know. But it is so abundantly clear that, like, people don't care about Monster Hunter 1. Because, honestly, if people actually cared... Like, think about it like this. If people actually cared about Monster Hunter 1, they'd be playing it right now. But guess what people are playing instead? They're playing World, they're playing Rise, and they're playing Monster Hunter 3. There's 100 people playing this game right now. That's crazy. No one plays Monster Hunter 1. Because no one wants to play Monster Hunter 1. It's a legend, aka Jacob. Thank you. Dev enter the city. Is that guy actually a dev? Yeah, future games you just need one mantle for the armor. Meanwhile, second gen Rathalos G rank armor requires 1 mantle for each armor piece. Yeah. It's not exactly the greatest, I'll be honest. Assert dominance by kicking the dev. Imagine. Not all Hunter have the same opinion, so it's natural to have 2 sides, but for me, if you play Monster 1, then just play Monster 2 DOS, then Monster Try. Why aren't these guys dying? Did they not get poisoned? What's happening? Oh, probably because I have status down. I do have status attack down, so my poison bombs don't even work. Cool. Wasn't the servers of Monster 1 brought back before Try? They were. They've been brought back for a while now. No one plays them because no one wants to. And the people that have even tried, they don't, like, the people who stick around are people that are like, I don't know, they just really, really like Monster Hunter 1. And that's awesome. But for the most part, population-wise, no one's playing those games. No one's playing Monster Hunter 1 or G. It's like, at most, I think that the highest they got to is like 30 people at one point. Compare that to, like, I don't think that this is the peak for Try. I think that the Try servers are gonna keep being strong. Like, I think that they're gonna keep, having more and more people join as they find out how easy it is to log on to Try. From your Wii, from your Wii U, from Dolphin. Just grab your old copy of Try, pop it in, grab your old save file from Try, pop it in. I had the easiest time getting this set up for myself. And playing this game again is like a breath of fresh air. It is such a great mix of the old and the new. It has such great difficulty curve. It has a really great grind. It has a really good community. I feel like Monster Hunter 2 is going to have a similar thing. I think that there's going to be a lot more people playing Monster Hunter 2 when that actually finally drops. More people will play Monster Hunter 2 than 1 and G for sure. Because the novelty of 2, I think, is more alluring, and will keep people. If people actually play 2, I think that they'll like get it. They'll be like, oh wow, okay, this is specific and this is interesting. Even though, like me personally, even I struggle to play 2 sometimes, because I tried to play it again recently when they released the new English patch, but like man, it's interesting. The HR grind is a bit excessive in Try. It's not as bad as 1. At least there's a lot of content. And a lot of that grind goes towards weapon upgrades and armor upgrades and stuff that are actually worthwhile. Really worthwhile. So I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. I know Try is loved, but 3U is empty as AF. I play both. I don't see many people. Yeah. 3 Ultimate is kind of empty, and I think that's because the fact that it's only available on... The online servers are only available on Wii U right now. I think if things were a little bit different and the online servers were available for... like if it was easier for the Citra servers... to work, and if like Simu had it and more people just had the Wii U. The other thing too is like more people had Monster Hunter Try than 3 Ultimate on Wii U, I'm pretty sure. I think that was actually true. Just need HR points now. Okay. I'm gonna write up for anything. Up. For... Up for anything. There we go. Specimen collection. Capture a Baroth. Tranquilizer, bomb casing. Monster Free might really have all of 1's areas and content. It has all of Monster Hunter 1's monsters. It also has every battle map except for the Gen 1 arenas. But I'll be honest, the Gen 1 arenas are nothing crazy. They're not much. It does have all the other maps though. It has all of Gen 1's maps with the original music. And like most of like the actual like hunts. It's not necessarily everything though. In terms of like the quest list. Because the quest list is obviously like different, and they have to account for like some of the new monsters. After this quest, I need to like order some food for myself because I'm hungry. Do I like Unnatural History Channel? Yeah, I would consider myself acquaintances with Unnatural History Channel. Me and UHC chat through Discord. Usually tells me about his videos beforehand. I am a fan of speculative ecology. Again, it's all theory. It's all theory, and none of it is meant to be taken seriously. And But I think that he does have a really good point that mainline team and base games, mainline base games tend to have the best ecology in the actual environments and monsters, and that it is an actual part of the development of the games. And there's more than enough proof in interviews, in all the books, that they do actually give a shit about ecology, and it is an important part of the aesthetic of Monster Hunter. And if you were to remove it, it would deeply affect what makes Monster Hunter what it is. So, I think that there is room for content like UHC. Some of his stuff is a little bit whack, but I mean, my stuff is whack. Everyone's stuff is whack. I said it before on Twitter, but the funny thing about Monster Hunter fans, and I maybe it's just because this is, you know, it's the only fandom I'm like really in, but I know like most fandoms are like this, but it almost feels like more extreme with Monster Hunter. I think it's because of how open-ended the game is, where like there's so many different ways you can like enjoy it. People will hyper-fixate on one element of the game that they like, and it'll be the whole game to them. Like, that is the be-all, end-all of the game. Like, for some people, it's the ecology, and like to them, that is Monster Hunter, and if you remove that from Monster Hunter, then it's no longer Monster Hunter. Or like, some people, it's like, they like collecting equipment, and so if the equipment sucks, like how it looks in World, then they'll be like, wow, they ruined the game. And that's the be-all, end-all for Monster Hunter for them. People are... Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just autism and hyperfixations. Because I'm the exact same way. Like, I hyperfixate on things that I like about Monster Hunter. Like, for me, my be-all, end-all of Monster Hunter is expeditions. Going out on expeditions, I feel like that is what Monster Hunter is. The free hunting in 3 is what made me fall in love with the series, and everything else is not Monster Hunter, or it's not the be-all, end-all of Monster Hunter. So that's why I'm usually advocating for like, well, I want an experience where you're like stuck out on the map and it's like hyper survival focused, and there's a bit of focus on ecology, but there's also a focus on like just being cool AF. Yeah, like, everyone has their own favorite aspect of Monster Hunter, and it affects their enjoyment of the game, and their view of the game. Pikmin thumbnail spotted. Yeah, I've been enjoying Pikmin. I've been replaying Pikmin 2. I've been playing European Extreme Pikmin 2. It's really hard. But I'm excited for Pikmin 4. I like his theories. Would you like a Monster Hunter snap then? Like sort of Monster Hunter without hunting and only... No, I would not want to play that. We can already take pictures of monsters in Monster Hunter, and we can already like follow their like habits. I feel like Pokemon is a game that needs a snap, Pokemon Snap. Monster Hunter is not a game that needs Pokemon Snap. It's already built into the game. Do you enjoy Pikmin PvP? I think it could be better. I'm hoping that the Dandori battles in 4 are better. Pikmin known #1 Pikmin 3 fan? No, I hate Pikmin 3. I love Pikmin. It's probably my second favorite game franchise after Monster Hunter. But Pikmin 3 is one of my like most like disappointing games I've ever. I do not like Pikmin 3 at all. I don't go back. I don't play it. I don't care for it. Pikmin 4 though, I'm really excited for Pikmin 4. I'm very happy with that game. What's my opinion on Monster Hunter now? I don't know. It's the exact same as my opinion on Pokemon Go. It's just a phone game. I don't really play them. Indifferent, I guess. I would have preferred like another gacha game. I want like another one of those like anime spin-offs with like hot baddies. I feel like Monster Snap would be weird considering there's monsters like Latcher and Fatality. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that the appeal, like, the game already has like Monster Snap built in. And what's great about it is there's actual danger of getting like killed by the animal while you're taking pictures of it. It's like, oh, you know, when you're given the objective, like, take a picture of Garen Golem's arms when he's, like, transforming. It's like, there you go. The game's already built, it's already built into the game, and it already has that, like, that feeling of, oh, I gotta figure out the ecology of the monster, I gotta read the tells, find out when it's gonna do the thing, and then I'm gonna take a picture of it at the exact right moment while it's, you know, attacking me, and there's, like, a danger to it. I think the game is already, it already exists, and I don't think we need any sort of spin-off. If anything, we just need more quests to take more photos of monsters, like Iceborne did. Because Iceborne had like literally had like a whole side quest series of side quests regarding taking pictures of monsters. I ask because I'm kind of bored to interact with the monster just brutally attacking it. Well, that's the funny thing is that there are options. There are other options to So you go to Area 2, yeah, but you still need to hunt the monster after. No, not necessarily. You don't necessarily need to hunt the monster afterwards. You can always abandon quests. You can go on an expedition and find the monster that way. Alright, let's order some food. Goy slop? Let's get myself some goy slop. Or you know what? You know what? Let's be exquisite. I'm gonna order some sushi. Philadelphia roll. I love the Philadelphia roll. And then just something cheap. What's like a really cheap sushi roll? Just tuna. Yeah, tuna. I love fish. I love eating fish. Putting fish in my mouth. Buy a pizza and let chat choose toppings? Next time. What the hell is goy slop? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's inherently anti-Semitic to say that, so I probably shouldn't say that, because it's kind of, like, awful. But, like, I just... It means, like, fast food. It just means, like, fast food. That's all. Woo! Anchovy pizza? Fish and grits? Oh, yeah, fish and grits! Sounds like it's the same realm as boy smell. Yeah. What? You didn't? Bruh. I love check status, when you could also just check status this way. Funny. King's Frill. Black Pearl. Yeah, let's do it. I would love to actually do that maybe next time. Order some pizza on stream. But I feel like having fish, so it's a hot day out today. I've got my air conditioner on, but it's still a hot day. A hot day deserves a nice, cool, refreshing sushi. Fish-wise, I could actually go for ceviche. Yeah, ceviche is grand. The lady and the gobble. I wanted that odd little face That blinky lantern, that massive maw. It's just the creature to... Dude, like, this is one of those things, like, I'd love to see the spoiled princess. Who's this, like, annoying little, like, lolicon bait fucking, like, do it for, like, I want to see this character, like, walking around, and you, like, talk to this character, and you're like, you need a what? You want me to capture a gobble? Where are you gonna keep it? And then she's like, I've got an aquarium! You know, like... I want to see shit like that. I think it would be very funny. I think it would be entertaining. I'm gonna bring a frog. It's in bug bait, right? Do I not have frog? Whatever. Okay. I was looking at fish. What was I doing? I just don't have the energy after work to hunt more than once or twice. Yo, I feel that. I feel that. That's usually how I am. Like, when I'm off work, I don't even have the energy to even play Monster Hunter. And some people, they when the moment they get off work, it's just gaming. Because some people, like, they live, like, a very, like, simple... I wouldn't say simple life. They live a life where it's, like, day in, day out work. And then when they get home, they game. And, like, that's, like, the typical, like, the working gamer. Which, I don't think I can even do that. Because usually when I'm off work, like, I hang out with my cat. Which, by the way, while we're here, cat cam. Look at her! Look at the cat! Isn't she cute? Right, Lila? Right, Lila? Meow! The way that she, like, looks at me, she's always like, Jacob, give me attention. Cat cam. Shout out to the Fire Kingdom Princess and want to try subscriptions, whatever that is. Yeah, I want to see the Fire Kingdom, like, go out of their way to, like, try and, like, they're gonna sacrifice the princess to the Gnactor gods. Yeah, I got a frog. Am I back to? Yeah, I got the camera. I think we're set up good. You have frog? You have frog. The lax games usually don't hold my attention, or gachas make me feel guilty for spending, or lewdness. Speaking of gachas, I need to play more Genshin Impact. Paimon misses me, and I miss Paimon. I haven't spent $1 on any gacha ever. And that's because, in reality, I don't play gachas. I have spent a lot of money on DLC for Senran Kagura. I bought, like, all the DLC for Senran Kagura. I think it's, like, $100 of DLC. And I'm proud of it! Jacob, have you played Breath of the Wild? Oh, of course. I 100%ed have Breath of the Wild. Well, I shouldn't say 100%ed. I got all the shrines. I did most of the side quests. I didn't collect all the little, like, goose droppings? What are they called? The Korok? The Gorok? The Korok. Yeah, I didn't collect all the Koroks. But I did most of the rest of the game. I never want to play Breath of the Wild ever again. It was a miserable slog. And by the end of it, I just didn't want anything to do with the game, and that's why I'm never going to touch Tears of the Kingdom. Do shock traps work properly in Zenogre in any of the old games, or am I misremembering? Shock traps, they can only work... It's always been the same gimmick, that they only work when he's not charged up, and he uses it to charge up. That's how it's always been, in every game. I don't mind watching other people play Tears of the Kingdom. There's some interesting aspects to the game that, like, I'm like, it's like, that's neat. I'd be like, oh, you know, like when you go underground, like that's cool. But the actual game itself, I don't want to play. Nah, not for me. Shoot. He's fully charged. He insta destroys shock traps. Yeah. But Stygian and Ogre, you can use shock traps on him like normal. Yeah, I think the entire game for me was, oh, that's neat. Yeah. I had a really long debate with someone, and I basically said, like, I don't care how fun Breath of the Wild is. When I play Zelda games, I play it for two reasons. One, I like being trapped in a dungeon for, like, hours and confused, and, like, I like the puzzles. And Breath of the Wild didn't do that for me. It just didn't. And then the other thing is I like the myth. I like the orchestrated myth that Nintendo wrote for us. I don't want to create my own myth like you do in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because those games are set up to be the hero's journey, but it's your own hero's journey, and you get to decide which direction you go. You get to decide what you encounter. But ultimately, I feel like the impact of the hero's journey that you orchestrate is nothing compared to the original hero's journey that was created and crafted, orchestrated by Nintendo. What I basically mean is, like, the major story beats of, like, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, they're just a lot stronger to me. Oh yeah, he's weak. They're a lot stronger compared to the nothing burger that's Breath of the Wild. So, that's my opinion. I like the little moments. Like, I like in Twilight Princess, I like the growing relationship between Link and Midna, and how that, like, you know, it starts out as this, like, very negative character who doesn't like you and is upset. Come on. But then the two characters come to, like, really appreciate each other, and they become a team. And that's something that can't really be orchestrated in a game like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Otherwise, they would have done it, but they haven't. That's my opinion. I like, yeah, because you guys are talking about Dark Souls in the chat. Dark Souls, yeah, Dark Souls 1 is, like, my favorite of all of FromSoft's, like, dungeon crawling games. That being said, I want to play Demon Souls, because I haven't played Demon Souls yet. But I just feel like Dark Souls was really well orchestrated. Just everything about it was very well done in the level layout, in the progression of events. The idea of a hero's journey, I think, is developed quite well in there. And I like the mystery. I feel like I would hate Elden Ring. I would despise the very nature of it. That's another one I haven't played, Elden Ring. But I just know I would not enjoy it at all. I like Dark Souls 1. I think that game is really well constructed. How many Gobles have I hunted? 12. Wow, that's it? Demon Souls is okay, DS1 has better moments. Yeah, I think they just kind of just, like, perfected what they were doing, and then, like, Bloodborne is also, like, a perfection of, like, what it's trying to be. And I guess, like, Elden Ring is a perfection of what it's trying to be, but what even was the quest? I did not check. Rhinopolis? Oh, actually, I need this. How long on my sushi order? Oh, it's gonna arrive in like 11 minutes. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's on its way. Woo! I'll eat sushi while I play the game. Yo, have any of you been watching any anime lately? I just finished this Ugly Yet Beautiful World. It's another Gainax show because I'm obsessed with Gainax and I want to watch all their content. I've also been watching what have I been watching? I've been watching like Chobits. I like early 2000s shit. Ugly Yet Beautiful World is a really weird show. It feels like it's trying to be like both Evangelion and Mahoromatic, and it doesn't really do either very well. Like, it's trying to be both, but it fails at being either. So, what else have I been watching? I tried to watch a show called Sister Princess, and that show feels like a liminal space, and that's the only way I can describe it. It feels like I'm watching an anime that is a liminal space. Like, it feels like a liminal space. So if you guys want, like, a really, like, weird-looking, feeling show that has the feeling of, like, you're in a liminal space while watching it, but, like, it's not... Like, it's just, like, it feels like an abandoned mall. Like a forgotten... Yeah, like, it's Sister Princess. Is it any good? No. It's more just, like, the novelty. It's kind of just, like, this shitty show about, like, a guy who has, like, 12 sisters. And it is exactly what you think it is, except, like, it's set on an abandoned mall island. That's an island that's also a mall. And, like, yeah, like, the whole thing just feels like back rooms. Like, there's these large, empty rooms with nothing in it. But except for these 12 sisters and the main character. But, like, the first episode is, like, so empty and weird. Like, the background, sometimes there's no music. It's just the sound of, like, wind hitting the side of a building. And you're like, what is happening? But it's a comedy. That's the funny thing. It's a comedy. Like, there's no, like, there's a secret plot twist. No, there's none of that. They just don't acknowledge the fact that this whole thing feels like you're stuck in, like, an abandoned mall. It's weird. But yeah, no, it's a garbage harem about a guy and his 12 sisters. Infinite IKEA Isekai. Dude, I would love that. The thing is, this show, Sister Princess, it was made in 2001. No one's ever heard of it these days. At the time, it was apparently popular in Japan. It was a popular seasonal. But, I mean, no one knows what this is nowadays. And I wonder if the reason why it was popular was because of the weird theme that it had. Like, this weird backrooms-esque feeling. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, if I forget to say goodbye to any of you, I'm really sorry. Sometimes if I'm on, like, my mind is like a train, and sometimes that train doesn't stop. "2000s anime that no one's ever watched is a transient anime." Dude, that is my favorite kind of anime. Is weird stuff that I find from the early 2000s, like 2001 to 2003. No one's ever heard of. I watched this show called Midori Days. Have any of you ever heard of Midori Days? It's about a guy whose hand gets turned into an anime girl, like a miniature anime girl, because he like says he's like, my only girlfriend is my hand, and then it gets turned into a girlfriend, and they have to like learn to like live with each other, but she is in love with him, but he has like issues like opening up to people, and he doesn't really know how to like cope with that. And it actually ends up being like a really nice show about young love and like opening up to people and like finding yourself and like, and it's like, what? And what is this? And it looks like goofy, but it's like, it's actually like cute. Yeah, I don't know. I've only seen a clip of that. It was like, and it wasn't like weird. Like you go into it thinking, oh, this is gonna be weird, but it's not. It's actually pretty charming. It's like it feels like a relationship between two teenagers that like they're just being exposed to the idea of like love and like interaction, and so they have to like really open up to each other and like understand like intimacy. But like nothing crazy happens. It's like really chill. Like it's just them like having like funny little adventures. I don't know. People suffer through bad animation because they refuse to watch Ping Pong the animation. Hi, Ratatosker. Welcome. What's another one I've been watching? I mean, Chobits is good. That's the one I'm watching. I watched through all of Future Diary. I've never seen Future Diary, and my thoughts on Future Diary are this. I hate Future Diary, but I love Yuno Gasai. I hate that show. It made me want to beat my computer in. Future Diary is shit. It's absolute garbage. But man, that is a fun female lead. She is. I've never seen a character so. Like I like characters that are really like they just want to do everything they can to achieve exactly their goal, exactly whatever their goal is. By the way, I think my sushi is here, so I'm gonna switch to cat cam for just a second while I grab my sushi. Nope, that's not cat cam. That's okay, I'll be right back. The rest of the house is extremely hot. The rest of the house is so hot. Where the Chibi Twerk girl? The Chibi Twerk girl? She's here. She's here. The Yandere cravings have never ceased. Oh, it hid mid-quest. What hid? The sandstorm is gonna hit LOCLAC. Oh. Yo! Jen Moran? I'm gonna have to say, what is this quest? Oh my god, I don't want to have to do this. I'm just gonna say, sitting it out. Just, because I need to, like, get my sushi all set up. Sitting... out. More like shitting out. Sandwhale Mammoth. I actually would rip world streams from Jacob. I'm kidding. It's been a while. I can play World again, maybe. Oh, Lila moved. Hold on. I keep hitting desktop instead of... There she is. Come on. She's really cute. She's such a great little cat. They gave me one piece of tuna and a Philly roll. I'll help with gens. Yeah, I'd love to do gens. Can't use keyboard to type. I'm telling you right now that probably the one downside to this game is yeah, there's no proper keyboard support. You need to do a lot of like weird shit to get keyboard support to work. You need like a whole separate keyboard. It's a whole thing. She looks like Uni but rusted. What does that mean? Who? My cat? Sushi. This shit good. Yeah, I got Chirno. I got the twerking girl. I don't. Oh, that's Lucky Star in the background there. No, I'm gonna stick on the game. I just wanted to see what anime was playing. Uni is that one meme cat. Oh, the meme. Oh, the meme cat. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I was blanking. Meme cat names I'm not used to. If like I see the picture, I recognize it. But, damn, this is a really big Philly roll. Look at this. This is one long ass dong. Oh shit! Sorry. This is where everyone stops watching because it's me eating the stream. Sushi is really good where I'm living, because I live right next to the Pacific Ocean. It's pretty good. God damn. Don't worry, I eat pretty fast, so. Leave it to Pikmin Jake to just not give a shit about his stream and just do like the funniest shit. Just like, this is the kind of stream vibe I want. Like, I want just like, I just go on forever. I'm not trying to be professional. I'm literally just doing whatever I want. I don't care. If you're along for the ride, you're along for the ride. Monster Hunter mukbang? For real. Yeah, I can set up a gen. Event quests. Festival of Fear. Jen Moran. Oh, this is the wrong weapon. I guess dragon is probably the best, so it's probably better off just using my one dragon weapon. Greatsword is the best for Jen, though. I'll feed my cats, then I'll be on. Cool. Again, this is a public server, and anyone is able to join. You just gotta look up the Monster Hunter Try. The problem is everything's hidden behind what's it called? Discords these days. Discord's kind of, they inherently gatekeep, but I think if you just look up Try online server, you'll find it. Barrel bombs. Only got the one. Maybe I won't bother with barrel bombs. My weapon probably does more. Should put a Ryback eating chips gif in the corner. I could. I've been playing the online beta since last weekend. No. I had early access to this actually, because I'm an e-celebrity, not to flex. Yeah, I had access for a while. This is actually my first time playing since it went public. It's great to see like 100 people playing. Can you be low ranked and do Festival of Fear? Ice better than Dragon for Gen? Okay. Do you think he'll be on within like the next like minute or so? Because these people are raring to go. Man, that hit the spot. I probably maybe it could have gotten more, but yeah, they're raring to go. I might just join the thing, and then unless you'll be here in like a minute, but we're storing stuff away, and then I'll be there. I think we'll depart. You can be on the next one. I don't want to keep these people waiting, that's all. Woo! It's fun to stream. My thing with streaming is I tend to use up a lot of energy, and I have to like really like put myself out there. So if like I'm feeling like really depressed, I struggle to even like should I even stream? Should I even bother? You know, and I don't know. Sometimes it's tough. I struggle with that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm enjoying it right now. I'll keep streaming. Rip. Yeah, sorry, Nervous. Is it because I have to wait for the cutscene? Are they watching the cutscene? Is that the... Yeah, here we go. Anti-Dragon Bomb. I am really bad at this fight. You know the game is squished aspect ratio? Is it? Is it supposed to be like this, or am I crazy? Is it supposed to be widescreen? If it's meant to be widescreen, I'll fix it, but... Hack for the server is also widescreen. Interesting. Hopefully those two have done Gen in 3U, lol. Yeah. I haven't done Gen in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. I'm gonna take it real easy. He's got to do an attack, right? Yeah, yeah. As soon as I go to pick it up. It's just smooshed on stream to fit your setup and stuff, it seems. Oh, okay. Because I thought this game was 4x3, not widescreen. I mean, maybe I don't have it set up correctly. I don't know. Bruh. Yeah, no, we're doomed, dude. A bunch of people who don't know how to do Gen. Whatever, we're having fun. That's all that matters. Good? Yeah, we're good. I do think that Darren Moran is a slightly better fight, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, Jim Moran's fine. It's just, I think he's a fun, nice little gimmick monster. I don't want him to ever return, though. I definitely do not want a new Jim Moran. I should probably heal. I don't want to accidentally lose this. I want to wait for him to do an attack, but... Yeah. Oh, crap, that was too late. Whatever. Evening, lads. Welcome. Again, thank you all for being here. I do truly appreciate having you all here. Chilling in the chat. It means a lot to me. Truly. I'll be honest, like, usually after my streams, I actually just, like, nap. Like, it's such a drain on me mentally. Which is why, like, I need to just have, like, a nonchalant, like, I don't give a shit, you know, attitude with my streams. Because there's no point being all, like, hyper-focused. And, like, trying to, like, have, like, an image. Who cares? No, don't use the binder. Who cares? I did not get that in time. Oh, good. I wish I could swap ammo on the fly. That'd make this a lot easier. I'm trying to hit the weak point, which is like the top part of his spine. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Does he do like one big attack before... I forget. I forget if he does an attack before he switches sides of the bow. Okay, now he's gonna switch, right? Pretty sure that's how it goes. I haven't done a whole... I already said this. I have not done a lot of Gen Morans. Oh, no. No. There we go. Gotcha. Got him this time. I'm getting frame rate drops. Is that showing up on your guys' end? Like a stutter? Hope it's not distracting. I can't wait to do a Lego Gen Moran, because I actually want to like hide turquoise in his design, so that it kind of has that like that look to it. Oh, they tried to do the Dragonator. Almost got it. So I know you can do the Dragonator when he does that attack. Freezes for like 1 second. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably just this fight. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Why isn't he switching sides? I thought he would do that. Maybe I'm just used to it going faster in the other games? Because I know in Portable Third, like, things are fast. This quest goes by fast. Gen Moran's too powerful, the emulator can't handle it. For real, for real. Cool old trick for Gen is to Dragonate when he shoulder checks. Yeah. It's neat. I've never done it before, and I think because I just don't know the timing very well. I know for a fact he's gonna follow up with like an attack. Or I already used it, but now it's good to go again. Okay, we're good. Did you pick the low rank gen? I think it's the low rank gen. The quest is Festival of Fear. I think these people are low rank, so... I knew that was gonna hit me. Oh, what? Damn, okay, well... It is what it is. I probably should have done the gong. Whatever. This quest is boat only as a repel quest. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I can switch to, another room with like high rank people if you want to do like a high rank version of the fight. Jacob, are you feeling okay today? What the hell is that screen ratio? I'm okay. I usually lose steam around like 2 hours in. The screen ratio? I don't know. I'll try to fix it after this quest. I thought this was normal. I thought this was a normal... Doesn't repel mean you have to run out of the timer? I think so. Does that mean that this is harder then? What the F? You're not Palico in real life? Oh, you didn't know that? Nice. I'm trying to hit the very top, because I know that that's like the weak point. There we go. Full red bar. Isn't the Wii 16:9? Well, it's also 4:3. Look, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't you guys worry. I'm talking about the freezing in the game. Oh, yeah. Eh, that's what it is. I had several problems with emulators, and it's because my PC doesn't have enough CPU and it's maxed out, so I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if that's maybe it's happening because you're streaming. But who cares? No ratio. Ballista reticle looks like squished oval. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. That tracks. Oh! Fainted 3 times? Okay. Well, that was fun. I'll try to fix the ratio, the screen ratio. Yeah, I'll try to fix it. Okay. So I'm gonna have OBS open here, and let's take a look here. graphics. 416 by 9. This is probably what it's supposed to look like, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna filters. Nope, that's not it. Game capture? Window capture. Filters. 0, 0. There we are. Let's remove Lagiacrus. Let's remove Chirno. There we are. Well, now I'm just going to be a floating head. Is this the better ratio, screen ratio? This looks like it's stretched out now. I'm going insane. I can tell this isn't a normal lobby because no one's left. Oh no, someone left. Someone left. Now we streamin', boys. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. So there is a high rank one. Yeah, Rumble in the Great Desert. That's the high rank one. Who knew? I'm 3 Great Jaggy. Slay the Elatrion. Should I join another room? Well, I could. I don't mind helping this person, but also. I could stick around. I'll keep. Late, gotta sleep. Okay, okay. Say. KK. Okay, well then, I just gotta wait for someone else to join then. That keyboard physically pains me. Yeah, it sucks. I should look for a video explaining all the difference between Monster 3 Portable, Monster 3, and 3U. Maybe I should make that video, because I was thinking, like, I still gotta make my Rise review, I still gotta make the World review, I gotta make my Monster 3 review, and the Monster 3 review, the idea of the Monster 3 review is I'd just be talking about how Monster 3 is a great game, and Monster 3 never got the expansion that it deserved. It instead got a portable spin-off. Well, no, Portable Third is its own game that uses a lot of assets. That's the word I'm looking for. It used a lot of assets. And then 3 Ultimate is just a weird amalgamation of the two. Oh, okay. Who's this person? Oh, no, they immediately left. Sure. Rumble in the Great Desert. Love videos about you explaining the differences between some games that share the same name. Lol, I'm lost. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... because the funny thing is, like, if you go from, like, World to Iceborne, it makes sense. Iceborne's the expansion. Or, like, 4U to, like, 4 to 4U, makes sense. 4U is the expansion. Even, like, Freedom 2 to Freedom Unite, Freedom Unite's the expansion. G is the expansion of 1. 3 Ultimate's the weird one, where it's, like, on paper, and as advertised, it's an expansion of 3, but it's not. It's not. It's like a port of 3 to the 3DS, but they also brought in Portable Thirds content. It's not really like 3's expansion. It's its own game that happens to use a lot of 3's content and Portable Thirds content. They're not like transferable in any way. Yeah. It's weird. If you guys, like, I'll be honest, like, the best way of, like, learning the differences is if you just play the games. If you go out of your way, you get all 3, play all 3. Yeah. I could look for another room. Yeah, I could, let's look for another room. 3 doesn't have LOCLAC, so that's an L. I like Portansia. I really like Portansia. I like it a little bit more than LOCLAC, actually. Casual play. It's another low rank. Yeah, that's his name? Ooh, these people are higher rank. Let's go. I haven't played Try either, actually. Too young for it. Yeah. I'm getting back on if you need help. I'm jumping from room to room. I think I found a room that has some higher ranked players. LOCLAC doesn't have the theme used in Tansia's Marina. Yeah, true. I should hop on that game on my computer. It's never been easier. Like, the emulators have gotten so much better. Yeah. Capture Rathalos? Hell yeah. Love Rathalos. It's Deserted Island, right? Oh, the quest I joined has been cancelled. Big difference in 3U has over tries. The 3U has input lag in TV mode where... Oh, really? The big difference in 3U has over try is that it's actually balanced. Which one? Try? I think Try is pretty balanced. I think Portable Third would probably be the most balanced. Because they had... Basically, they just took Try's content and they just refined it. But they also made it a lot easier. So maybe I can't say that. Thunder Arrows of Rathalos is so satisfying. 3U is balanced. I think Try's fine. What I like about Try is the weapon selection. Not the weapon types. I obviously would like every weapon type. What I like is how, because there's not a lot of different weapon types, I said this at the beginning of the stream, you know, like, because there isn't a whole lot of, like, weapon types, it's like, if I want, like, a poison longsword, no, what am I saying, if there's only one water longsword, and it's not really the best, so, like, if I'm gonna use, like, a water weapon, I'll go for something else. What quest did we do? I did not check. I just went with it. Rathian. Most Monster games are balanced, right? There aren't a lot of games besides World's Fatale Summer. Oh, it's pink. I think it's a little bit tough to, like, just say whether or not it's balanced or not. There's a lot of things that can be factored in. Balanced in, like, what aspect, right? Like, I'd say that 3U introduced a lot of new mechanics, and they didn't really have time to refine them. Like, slime. Like, slime, people consider slime to be, quote-unquote, overpowered. Because basically it became the meta. And I don't necessarily think that it's unbalanced, but I think that they introduced a new element to the game, and there is no like confirmation yet. Not confirmation, but there's like no understanding. Like you need data. You need to like test the game. So I think that every monster game is technically imbalanced because the one to follow, and then the one to follow is hopefully would rebalance it back out, but that isn't necessarily always the case. Context heavy, I guess. For you is pretty unbalanced. The gap between the top 3 melee weapons and the rest is pretty big. Yeah. Yo, these frame drops, the stuttering kind of sucks. Slime is just better than Poison in every way. It was meta of Sword and Shield with Trap Master. Damn, there's subquest and try? Absolutely. I actually... Get out of here with that! Why would you kick me? Don't kick me if I'm gonna carve... Like, who cares? I know, I'm not playing with these people. Assholes. Third generation had so many mangas. Yeah, that is something that was... Well, third generation Monster Hunter is... It's its own, like, breed of era. Because, like, third generation Monster Hunter overlapped with a lot of second generation Monster Hunter. And, like, a lot of, like, the content... Like, I guess it's like, the best way of like viewing what the eras were like is seeing the other content that was produced alongside the mainline games. Like when third gen was being released, there was still second gen content everywhere. There was still the Feline Village games. And the Feline Village games had a lot of second gen content. When 3 Ultimate released, they brought back some second-gen content into that game. Not a lot, but a little bit. Same with Portable Third. And then, yeah, the extracurricular content, I'm gonna call it, that stuff, like the manga, even, like, the Dojin circles, like, second-gen content was still huge in Dojin circles. Do you have a trap? Does anyone have a trap? There we go. I bought Try when it came out and I was in middle school and used the Wiimote nunchuck. Didn't make it far. Man. I actually, like, I don't want to play with people who are gonna be all, like, weird and elitist and, like, kick me for carving in the middle of it. Like, that's Come on. Lighten up. Nah. Bye-bye. Don't like how the ants in this game are bulldog-sized. It's funny. It's cute. Everyone welcome. Let's quest together. I'm looking for people who are not them. HR. Oh, here we go. I was in first grade when Try came out. Wow. I was in middle school when Try came out. And did you see those Coolio speedrunning wasted 0.5 seconds, ruined their chances of the leaderboard? Yes. What? They all leave? The moment I join? Bruh. Okay. Sure. Okay. Playing with friends. Everyone welcome. Everyone welcome. HR1. I do feel bad. Maybe I should help someone who's, like, lower. Whoa, look at this. All HR5? Oh, that. Solo play. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. They're on quest. That says gathering materials, though. I'm gonna do this one. This might be fun. I just carded to Safi. It happens. I struggle with Safi. I can't solo Safi. I'm sure if I tried hard enough. I'm sure if I tried hard enough, I could have it figured out. I used to do this all the time in this combination, Kieran Butter and Goldenfish Brew, in Freedom Unite, but I know in this game it's not the same. Let's do this. I just literally whatever ingredients look tasty, I just select them. Mmm, yummy. Crazy lucky cat. Oh, I got this. I can upgrade it. No. Luderoth Bone Spear. I already have the Luderoth weapons. Yeah, so let's go with this one. Nope. Ooh, these are weapons I don't have. Or do I? I have this one. Okay. What are the other ones? Baroth. And Gobel. A paralysis lance? Is that even worth it? A negative affinity, but that attack is not bad. For lance. Okay, I love your streams and always, but it's 3 AM in France. Can't take it anymore. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Big Meat and Fatty Tomato is a goated MH for Freedom Unite. Food combo, still remember it after all these years. Yeah, love that. So that is another good one. Gotta love that fatty tomato. Gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Get it? Like gobble? Oh man, I am sleepy. Ergon Carapace? Deep Dragon Gem? It's nighttime? Nighttime. Gobble's Lance is better, and Rugged caps out in low rank. Oh, okay. Neat. Let's go. Need a fearsome maw. It's cool. Looks cool. It's like the tail is on the end of it. That looks nice. Me when try switch axe symbol. Yeah, it's weird in this game. What about armor? I guess like the next thing to get would be either like Helios or Escadora. 6 Sky Pier. That's sick as hell. Oh, that's how you zoom in. Nice. The one thing I am not a big fan of in base try is some of the armor sets kind of leave. Like I feel like at the end of the game everyone's kind of just wearing the exact same armor set, and it's one of the big reasons why. One of the big things that 3 Ultimate has over try for me is the presence of a sailor set. Sorry. That's just the way it is. I wish I could see what quest this person's on. If they're even here. Oh! Maximus? How do I see... Search all players. HR. Festival of Fear. Yeah, I could do it. It's fine. Let's do this. Yeah, sure. This is gonna... It's gonna suck a bit, but whatever. Really like the paralysis file on Bear Off Switch Axe. Really wish the power file wasn't 25% attack boost. Oh, Gem around at night. Neat. Gen moron. So true. Yeah, I don't know. I actually want to play a little bit of 3U again at some point soon. Just because I want... Maybe I'll just play 4U again. I don't really need to play 3U. Like, the only reason why I play 3U is because of Portanzia and the Sailor Armor, but it's like, I can get the Sailor Armor in 4U. And I would say the event quests are slight... Not the event quests, the, what are they called? The, arena quests are slightly easier in 4U, I think. They're kind of miserable. General at night. I'm so prepared to just do terrible at this. Oh my goodness, I keep yawning. It's the sushi! The sushi's putting me to sleep. I should not have had sushi. I should have got myself some Mountain Dew. Or something with caffeine. That's what I meant to say. Double explosion. It's gotta be happening soon, right? He's gotta be doing an attack soon. Oh my god, there's rice! Ah! I should not have had sushi! My whole body is falling asleep at the seams. I'm just yawning. Wake up. Jump onto Jen Moran and not... Okay. I see how it is. Yeah, if I were to play, if I were to do another stream, I'd probably do For You next, like, on another stream, whatever my next stream is. Is this even a good idea? Oh, jeez. Cool, 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 cool. No, we're good, we're good. My partner said all she hears in the background when I fight Jen is Rah! Yeah. Well, that's basically what the fight is like. Oh. He's gonna shake me off, isn't he? Yeah, because I have a file on For You that's I'm only doing online. I'm seeing how far I can get. Kind of like a speedrun, kind of like a challenge, but kind of neither. Just a little bit of both. A little bit of neither. Huh. I was thinking about the process of building a Lego Jen Moran, and I don't think it'd be too bad. It's just, I think there'd be a lot of empty space on the inside, and it would just be, like, really heavy. Lego Gen would be dope if combined with the ship. That's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking that if as long as I also do the ship as well. The funny thing is, I built a Lego Gen ship when I was a kid. I don't think I built Gen, but I'll be honest, I forget a lot of the things that I built. And it was cool. Like, it had like the Dragonator, it had the ballistas, it had the cannons, had everything. It was very interesting. I was once trying to design a Lao Shan Lung. I've only ever seen one, like, I would say 2-scale Lego Lao Shan Lung, but it was made using a lot of CCBS pieces, not like your standard Lego bricks. And yeah, that thing was like it looked like 4 feet tall. It was made by Karage on Twitter. Lego Gen would be an extravagant paperweight. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he ultimately, like, he would just sit there. It'd just be this big blocky mess, you know? For real. Like, I could definitely do it, and I think that if I added in like turquoise pieces, like I said before, it would look nice. But not anytime soon. It's definitely going to be the last Try monster I do. I think for Try, it's just Uragan, Cedius, Gen that's left. Oh, and Epioth and Benabra, but yeah, I basically have the Monster to Try roster done. Like newcomers. I still have to do Diablos and Popo, which are not newcomers, but returning. Have his model turn upside down with his mouth flop open. That'd be cute. I'd like that. Oh no! You died! Sometimes the little bits of his turquoise, like, peeks through. Sia? What do you mean, Sia? Oh, no. I'm on my own. I'm gonna fail this. He was forced to solo Gen Moran. It's fine. When you rage quit that hard? Oh, I'm so sleepy. But I must continue. You failed. Oh well. It's better if a team of 4 anyway. So who joined? Who's this? What's your HR? 23? I'm just gonna write anything. try nostalgia players when they realize you have to play with try randoms. I don't care. The quit music is so demoralizing. I love the quit music in this game. It is very ethnic. I preferred when Monster took a lot from Asia musically. They had a lot more sounds of the Middle East and Central and Pacific Asia. I think it was really nice. Nowadays, it's just not the same. Everything is just big brass orchestra. I don't care for big brass orchestra. If I wanted a brass and strings orchestra, can you post Ignactor? Dude, you can't even do Ignactor. I can try. I'll say, KK. Water. I'm better off just using my ice lance. I love randoms. I don't think a Ignactor is ever coming back, by the way, guys. Like, unless, like, I don't think he's ever coming back. Ignactor, not coming back. Duramboros, not coming back. Gravios, not coming back. Bye-bye. These are my... I really like those monsters, too. Nope. Not coming back. They ain't happening. Sonic Bombs? What do you use Sonic Bombs for the Ignactor? I'm gonna take it anyway. You use Spawns Area 7, right? I think so. Nice. That is not the right potion. Shame about Duramboros. I really like having weapons that are just about raw, no gimmicks, affinity, or bad sharpness. Yeah. It's nice. Well, thankfully we got Nargacuga for that. High sharpness, good affinity, good attack. Duramboros was neat. But I don't think he's ever going to come back. Try servers are annoying because I'm already playing 3U in Portable 3rd, now I have to play another 3rd gen game. Yeah. I can see that. Hey, if you're enjoying 3U in Portable 3rd, then keep enjoying those games. Oh, damn, what? Sonic Bombs work? I did not know you could do that with the Ignactor. I knew that was gonna happen. Such a cool monster. I was thinking about the potential of streaming Pikmin 4 when it comes out, but ultimately I decided that if I stream anything that's not Monster Hunter, it's probably just not good for the channel. I need to stick to only Monster Hunter. It's okay if I like talk about like other content, like if I say like, oh, you know, I talk about Pikmin, but I think that, like, actually playing it, I think is, probably just not good. Like, I won't get, like, viewer retention that I normally get. Viewer retention is, like, everything. Almadron and Rise, I was hoping it can act for a Naturallo. I don't... like, I think, it's one of those things that you all have to remember, like, these new monsters have to be designed for these new maps, and the old monsters were really designed for the old maps. And it's not like Gen 1, 2, and 3 where it was like really easy to just like copy and paste content, because most of the maps were basically functionally the same. Things are a lot different now. There's also the necessity of what is it? The necessity of having like certain monsters for certain niches, and I think that there just isn't, with Rise, there just isn't a place for Naudrella or Connector. If they're gonna add a new fire monster, I think a Spinass works better for a game like Rise. Naudrella is like a paralysis monster, right? And I think we have enough of those in Rise already. If they brought back a Connector, people would... I know that normies would complain that they don't like that his armor hardens over time. Like, they would say stuff like that. There's still people who complain about Bazarios, but, like, even though it's... you can get Mind's Eye and low rank so easily. Area 8 or Area 5? I'm gonna hope Area 5. Okay. Whatever. That being said, like, a Connector is wonderful. Like, he's one of my absolute favorite Leviathans. He's great. I've got a Lego version of a Connector, and he looks beautiful, so... If Shoga has taught us anything, Pikmin is definitely more suited to a Let's Play style of gameplay. I could see that. I have some pretty crazy live reactions, though. When I was playing the demo, I was screaming. Pikmin 4, man. Oh, man. The game is, like, really meant for people like me who are, like, Pikmin 2 fans. And I was really happy with the game. The demo. So I'm so excited for the full game. If it ain't attack up or expert, it's a bad skill because my DPS. So in games fault, actually, I think these encounters have an actual gimmick tied to them. But yeah, I like monsters that have like weird, funny gimmicks like this. I like it. By 4th gen, Bazar's armor was bad because there was now 1,000 attacks that defied. Yeah, that too. I don't know how people can... Like, why do people even complain about bouncing if every weapon has attacks that allow you to just not bounce? I love the use of color on this map. The blue rock against the red fire. It's very nice. Damn! I'm on fire! Both figuratively and literally. Dude, 3rd gen Lance is so cool. I love old gen Lance. I don't know what they did to it in 4th gen, I just can't play it anymore. There we go. Makes it more engaging besides just spamming counters. Even in games like GU, not Rise though, because it's generally not a fun Monster Hunter title after needing to practice breaking your fingers. Yeah. Vlad in this game and Aknactor himself all look like hot macaroni lasagna. In Monster Hunter 1, bouncing on Bazaris was the highest DPS combo for Greatsword before breaking the chest. Wow, that's funny. That makes sense, though. Yeah, it does kind of look like melted cheese. It probably would look... Oh, Lord. I do like how you get burned if you're, like, standing close. How close do I have to be? Here is good. That's too close. Interesting. It does kind of look like cheese. Sorry I keep stretching like this, it's just like... Lost eyes. Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, it's just, the game's... It's tuckering me out. But I don't necessarily want to stop playing. I like streaming, I like talking to you guys. It's fun. I appreciate you all being here. It means the world to me that I have people that care about what I have to say about this stupid game. And I'm glad I was able to try out the green screen. And I'm also able to try out the new Jake Cam. Oh look, it's Cutie Honey. Love that. It's just gonna play random anime openings in the background. Yeah, ba da 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 da. So cute. Artemis is back from the quest. 4th gen Shield Lance is mostly the same, besides the counter after 3 hits missing. It's the fact that every monster attacks with Guard 2, depleting 2/3 of your stamina that hurts. Yeah. And the monsters being faster, they spam stamina draining attacks like crazy. Yeah, that's yeah. I can't enjoy Lance in 4th gen onwards. This game, I think, works fine. And he left the city. Wow, okay. Interesting. Neat. I see how it is. How long have I been playing for? 3.5 hours? I could do like 1 or 2 more. I've heard of rumors of Monster Hunter Online fan server coming up. Would you stream it? I'd play Monster Hunter Online. I'd definitely give that a shot. I'd give Monster Hunter Online a shot. Yeah, for sure. Let's quest together. Yeah, let's do this. I can't play Gunlance either, I'll be honest. I think it's okay, but I prefer regular Lance. Maybe Monster 6 will revive these weapons. Oh, it's Bugtega again. Hope you don't mind him back. Monster Hunter Online, wow. It has a pretty good roster, right? Like Kieran is in the game. As long as Kieran is in the game, it's gonna be a game I'm gonna enjoy. The only game without Kieran that I like is, I guess, Try. But even then, kind of wish Kieran was in the game. What is the quest? I capture a gold bowl. Okay. I should be fine. It's certainly a weapon. I like a Gunlance. Wish it had a move that combos into a guard. No guard poke is garbage and doesn't count. I don't know. I can't get into Gunlance. I think it's too much. There's too much maintenance, I think. That's why I really don't like 5th gen longsword. Just too much nonsense. Especially Rise longsword. Everything's maintenance. Yeah, I hate Rise. Rise sucks. Says the guy who plays Chargeblade. If you watch me play Chargeblade, I rarely charge up the sword. I usually forget that's a mechanic. I also don't play Savage Axe either. SAED spam doesn't feel like it's like that much maintenance. And that's usually what I do, is SAED spam. Nice and simple. I make it simple. How did I take these strength bombs? Hope someone else took that trap. I brought an ice weapon. I probably shouldn't have. Whatever. Did I get a frog? I didn't even check. I did. Got it, got it, got it, yeah! I'm more of a fan of AED, pot shots. I like my powerful red shield. Fun fact, guard counter, red shield, guard 2, charge blade, oh my goodness. Is the only thing for you that can block a Molten Tiger Explorer with small knockback. Interesting. I bet Lance in Base World is probably fun. But I could not play Lance in Rise. It just sounds like torture. I should have guarded, and I didn't. That's okay. I always like to try out Lance every once in a while, but it never really clicked. Yeah, I can't Lance in post 4th gen. Capture time. I'm thinking I might be at my limit, folks, so I think this might be the last quest. Again, I want to thank you all for coming out here. Really, really appreciate it. Does anyone have a shock trap? Anyone? Anyone? There we go. Why did you also place a bomb? Shoot. Global was such a wall for me when this game came out. Yeah, it was tough for me too. But I mean, every monster was a wall for me in Try because it was my first Monster Hunter game. So everything was difficult. Everything was a challenge. But I mean, I pulled through. It was fun. His methods are beyond our understanding. For real. There's a lot of capture quests in this game, I've noticed. A ton of capture quests. Modern Monster Hunter, I don't get stuck on anything. Like Rise, World, I kind of would get stuck sometimes. Like I got stuck on Nergigante. That was fun. That was really, really fun. I really like this game. I really like Try. I think next time I'll probably play a different one. I don't know when next time will be. You know, I don't stream often, but when I do, it's a party. I try to make it a party. I try to have fun, you know? Just casual. Who cares? Have fun. Chat about Monster Hunter. That's all I do. Barrioth Try was, well, I don't think I need to say it. Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. Very different. Whole different creature. Totally different creature. Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate you all being out here today. It was a lot of fun. I think I am gonna wrap it up here. What anime is playing now? I think that's Nadia. Nice. I like this one. I like this show. So yeah. Oh. Cat Cam? Right, Lila? Meow. Yeah. If I say her name, she talks to me. Super cute. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. I should put on some music to play you guys out. Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm put on. You know, we're talking about music. I'm put on Ancient Rhythm. There we go. Yeah. I love this song. It's so good. Okay. Alright. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks. Peace out. See you around soon. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know when I'll stream next. Whatever. Bye!